What's up, guys? It is Sam here, and I wanted to talk about my portfolio and how basically every position I have has moved against me. It's been a fabulous week, right? Lots of money down. We probably saw what happened with the China and U.S. Trade escalation, that escalating and causing market sell-off. I think it was on Monday. Apologize, I have not had an update on this sooner, but if this is your first time here, what's up? I'm Sam, and if you're returning, it's good to freaking see you. Okay, now, with that being said, I'm going to talk about the portfolio I have and the positions and how they're lined up right now. Before I get into that, the platform I'm using is called Robinhood. It's 100% free. I started using it like a year and a half ago, and I love it. It's 100% free. Like, if you've ever traded or invested with anything other than like your 401k, because your 401k, they just charge you a higher expense ratio instead of a trading ratio. Like, you know, that's perpetual. But with a IRA or just in a regular brokerage account, it always costs, $5 to $9 or something in that range. And even on the discount brokers where it's like $4.99 or something like that, or you get a month free of trading, that adds up when you only have a couple grand in there. That percentage of the portfolio that you're spending on trading. So having Robinhood, like I've used TD Ameritrade, Schwab, Prudential, Principal, Fidelity. Like, I've used a lot of companies over the years. E-Trade. I've used a lot of companies over the years. And having Robinhood, where it is 100% free to trade, was something that was super valuable to me. So I don't see any reason to use any other platform other than the diversification effect of not being all tied into one broker. There's another platform that's 100% free called Webull, but I might test that one out. If you guys have any experience with Webull, let me know down below in the comments, or Robinhood. Also, there's a link in the description for Robinhood. If you use that link and open up an account and fund it, you get a free share of stock. I also get a free share of stock. But if you want to support the channel, you can use my link. If not, you can just fucking download it yourself. Anyways, so I've got 7 positions open. 3 of those are stock positions, and 4 of those are options positions. So it looks like, well, so the 3 companies that I'm holding right now are Tesla, Ford, and Lyft. And I have 2 shares of Lyft, and that was from the referrals by using that link down below. So that's a $130 referral. So it's possible you can get a share of stock that's like $130 because or 60. I got 2 shares. I think they had a promotion or something where the 3rd person you refer, because I've already referred my girlfriend and somebody else. So that 3rd one, it looks like they gave me a bonus of like 2 shares, and the 2 shares happen to be worth like $60-something each. So it's $130. So it's definitely possible to use the referral to actually get shares. You know what I mean? It works. This is the 3rd. This is the 4th share that I've received for free. So it's definitely possible. Anyways, I haven't sold that one. That one is down 1.36%. Actually, that was as of the day. Let's do the total return. So the total return for Lyft is down. It was at about 130, and that's 116. Ford, I own 22 shares of Ford. That's down $22. The position that is up is Tesla. I own six shares of Tesla, and I started purchasing, I think, around $200 a share. And currently, Tesla is trading, I think, $228 a share. But because I started buying Tesla shares right around $200 a share, my average cost per share is much lower. So that position is still up $40, even though the stock price is down. Then there's the options to get into, and there's 4 positions in options. 3 of them are losing money, and the second one is making money. However, because of the net effect of options, they're leveraged, which just means if you purchase or sell one option, that's based on 100 shares of the underlying. Meaning, if you have an option that's based on Amazon, then the price effect in the option is going to be equivalent to 100, the price effect that would be on 100 shares of Amazon stock. So everything's always going to be multiplied there. Now, that's good and bad, right? Because on the one hand, you can start with a very small portfolio and grow it very quickly, right? Because you have that amplification effect from the leverage. Now, on the other side, it goes in the same direction, the opposite way. So if, as in my case, I have 3 losing positions, it does the same thing in the other direction. So that's what's happened. My current portfolio value is $4,408.92. So that is it right there. The total amount that I have contributed to my portfolio is cash that I put in was $4,587. So currently I'm down $200 on the money that I earned, that I put into the platform. So I'm not sure how the rest of these positions are going to play out between now and Friday, but I have 3 expiring on Friday and 1 expiring next Friday. So let's talk about the first one. This is the only one that's actually making money currently. This is a Tesla 217.50 to 212.50 put credit spread. So what that means is that's a bullish or not really caring where the stock price goes. So you want it to basically stay there or increase. And this is 217, but a minute ago I mentioned that Tesla's at 229, at 228 or 230, right around that range. So I think it's 229. So $229 is above 217.5, which means that this position is in the money. The total credit, meaning the total premium that I collected on this position was $98. The total value of the position at this moment is $72. Today is August 7th, is $72. So I'm up about 18 bucks on this one. And I should, if you had everything ceteris paribus, ceteris paribus I believe is Latin for holding everything else constant. So if you hold everything else constant, right, like the share prices and everything, and this was Friday afternoon, I would receive that $72, meaning I would get the total value of the premium that I received because this option spread would expire worthless. So that is the one that's moving, that is profitable. Now, the next one is also a Tesla put credit spread. These were opened up on different weeks. That's why the expiration prices, exercise prices are different. So this is the same thing. This is a put credit spread on Tesla expiring this Friday. The put, it's a $232.50 to $227.50. So it's a $5 spread, but the price is $229. This exercise price is $232.50. What does that mean, Sam? Well, $232.50 is the line where I start to lose money. So currently, it's at $229. So it's below $232.50. So I'm losing money on this one. I sold this. This is 2 contracts, and the other one was 2 contracts too. This is 2 contracts for $408. So $204 for each contract, and it's currently selling for $428. So if, as in the moment ago where we hold everything ceteris paribus, the maximum I could lose would be $500 per contract times 2 contracts, so $1,000. minus what I received, which was $400 and change. So basically, the most I can lose in this position would be $600 if I didn't do anything between now and Friday. So we'll see how the market opens up today and what happens. One of them, I think I'm just going to have to take a massive loss on. These other ones I'm hopeful on. The next is Netflix. This is also a put credit spread. The puts are 312.50 to 307.50. That's a $5 spread. It's 2 contracts, and the total amount of premium that I took in on that position was $388. So, $190 roughly per contract. This was put on a couple weeks ago, right after Netflix's earnings call, I think 2, maybe 3 weeks ago. And Netflix is currently trading at 307. So again, just like the last example, the options are $312.50 to $307.50. So anything below that top number, right, the $312.50, means I start losing money. So with the price at 307, I've got $312.50 here. The current price is 307. So my max loss on this, same thing, $1,000. But I've already collected the money, $388. So if you take the delta of that, I can lose $612 maximum loss. So I think I can get out of both of these positions for way less than a $600 loss. Currently, I'm losing $62 on that. When the market opens, if Netflix were to stay the same or even drop, I could still probably close out with a 50% loss on that position. Instead of a $600 loss, I could close out with probably $300 loss. But we'll see. I'll keep you guys posted. The last position. Now, this is the one that's gonna fucking not be fun. So this one, I did this one several months ago for Tesla as a earnings play. And a lot of the times Tesla releases their earnings like, say, 4 to 7 weeks after the end of the quarter. Because by law, I think, by the SEC rules or whatever, I think it has to be within 90 days at the end of the quarter. So quarter ends generally within 4 to 7 weeks. Tesla's releasing their earnings. They've had some issues about the timing, and then they moved the dates around, and then they couldn't start on time in past quarters. So I thought, to be conservative, I would put this option, this is also a put credit spread, for expiration on August 16th. So that's next Friday, not Friday 2 days away or 3 days away, but the Friday after that. And because it was so far out, I was able to collect $1,110 of premium on this. It's got a $10 spread on this. $10 spread tells us that it's the most I can lose per contract is $1,000, but I have 2 contracts, so the most I can lose is $2,000 minus what I collected, which was $1,110. Now, this is a 260 to 250. So at the time, Tesla was trading around 260 earlier this year, and that is when I put it on. And if you remember from a second ago and what I've been talking about and how these make money and how these lose money, is Tesla's currently trading at $229 per share. So the 260 to 250 spread, right? 260 to 250. If it's below 260, that's when I start losing money. So 260 to 250, and Tesla's share price is way the fuck down here. Which means that that position currently losing $730 on. It's a paper loss, so it doesn't necessarily mean I will lose that much in totality. However, we'll see how the share price and the news cycle plays out over the next 2 weeks, and I will keep you guys posted on that, I am not purchasing a share this week because I had another down week. In essence, if I make a $200 to $300 profit in a week, I will take $200 to $250-ish off the table and purchase stock and something. And if I do not make profit, then I do not purchase any shares. So that's this week. Hopefully I can start to really turn this around over the next couple weeks, so we can get this going in the right directions with some nice sustained growth in the portfolio. Anyways, if you guys have any questions, let me know down below in the comments. Reach out to me on Instagram. There's a link in the description. Don't forget to press that thumbs up button. It really does help with the channel. If you found any value in this, press that thumbs up button, share this video with somebody else. Peace.